Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's your boy, the Franchise Guy, coming at you again with episode number 34 of our MLB The Show 20 franchise mode featuring your Philadelphia Phillies. No gameplay this episode, unfortunately. I do want to apologize about that. Had a bit of a recording mix-up with recording dates and all, and I just ended up a couple episodes behind, so I had to scramble together, put this episode together. We will regain normal gameplay episodes starting on Wednesday next week, and I do apologize for that. But with the drafter here, we do have Antonio Navarro, the 21-year-old out of Oklahoma. I just drafted him for that 80 potential, frankly. His pitching does not impress me at all. He's a stamina guy, that's about it. Nothing says he's going to be a dominant pitcher at all. Trade bait, probably at best. With the 28th pick of the second round, we're going to take Harper Addison. Again, another 80 potential guy. Nothing super impressed me here. His speed and stealing's pretty high. But at 18 years old, we do have some young shortstops already in the system. Like Bryson Stott, who just made his Major League debut last episode. You guys haven't checked the episode out? Check the episode out. Yes, I'm plugging myself in the middle of this episode. But moving on to the third round, we're going to have the 30th pick. We're going to take Evan Aiken right here. Throws a little harder than Navarro. He's out of the Dominican Republic. And the fact that he's out of the Dominican Republic right here, I mean, I do understand that there are some players who are born outside the country that do go to college and are, drafted. But then again, for the most part, a lot of foreign talent is signed in the international free agent signings period. Same thing with Andres Vina right here out of Venezuela. It'd be so much better for MLB The Show to have an international free agent signing, just like a free agency can even be held right before it or right after free agency, where you have free agency and you have the international free agency, so you have to try and bid on both top prospects, both target people. But in the 5th round, 30th pick, we'll take Lee Van Dyke, the closer. Nothing special with this guy, really. Maybe just at best some minor league just bullpen depth. Frankly, at that point, maybe a spot relief pitcher here and there if we really need one. In the 6th round, going for Jack Chason. Again, Chason, 70 potential. I highly doubt he's going to be 80s across the board like he is right now. Big contact guy, no power. Got some decent fielding. I mean, they actually got good fielding, 80 fielding, but I highly doubt him with 80 fielding. But that's going to conclude the 2021 draft right there. We're going to move on to just take a look what these guys look like, what their potentials are. See, hopefully these guys are pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I think the draft needs to be overhauled a little bit in the show. But we have Navarro at an 84, Addison at an 85, Aiken at an 78, Vina 74, Van Dyke 70, and Chason is a 63. So for the most part, all of those guys are going to be just some minor league depth. But taking out the all-star starters, we have Newcomb, Jose Castillo for the Padres, Will Smith for the Atlanta Braves. Zach Nurse is in 3rd place. The best catcher in baseball, JT Realmuto. Sitting at number 1 for catchers, Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves. We have Keston Hiura of the Milwaukee Brewers. Nolan Arenado ahead of Manny Machado at 3rd base. Trey Turner ahead of a bunch of people for the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto of the Washington Nationals, about 23,000 votes ahead of Andrew McCutchen. We have Acuna chilling up here in center field, about 30,000 ahead of Adam Hazley. And Christian Yelich chilling at about 30,000 ahead of Bryce Harper. Talking about the American League here, Hindenburg, we have Nick Anderson of the Rays. Okay, Gary Sanchez, big offensive guy, not much defense. Yuri Gurriel. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen Yuri Gurriel there. Jose Altuve of the Houston Asterix. Anthony Rendon, a very premier 3rd baseman right there. Good to see him doing well in Anaheim. Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. Always sims really well. Teoscar Hernandez. Not sure if he's ever made a All-Star game before, but look at him killing it. Mike Trout, of course, because Mike Trout's the best player in baseball. Just saying. Austin Meadows, who has more votes than Mike Trout, actually. Austin Meadows killing it down here in Tampa. But we got McCutchen, take a look at his stats. Harper's doing pretty good, batting over 300. Hoskins doing okay, 280. JT struggling a bit at 253. Daniel Polk has got 6 home runs on a couple at bats. Bomb, he's doing better. Hazley's batting over 307 bombs. Kingery batting just shy of 300. And Bryson Stott just got called up, 55 bats, so give him some more time. Chris Owings is doing okay off the bench. Same thing with Brock Holt, he's batting 272. James McCann's doing fairly well for a backup catcher. And Christian Arroyo is, what do you expect? It's Christian Arroyo. Our rotation, we have Nola at 7-3 with a 3.56 ERA. He's doing pretty good for our ace. I do appreciate that. Jameson Taillon 6-2 with a 3.47 ERA. We have Spencer Howard right here, 5-3 with a 3.44 in the 3 spot. Zach Wheeler 6-1 with a 3.18 ERA, 64 punch-outs only. Wish that strike gets a little higher. And Adonis Medina struggling again, 1-3, 4.92. King Felix 2-4 with 4.92 ERA. Christopher Sanchez doing very well, 3-0 with 2.30 ERA. Samantha Dominguez has gotten that ERA down slightly. He's at 3.96 now. He's 3-2. Justice Sheffield, again, I hate drafting him. I really do. I can't wait to trade him. Edgar Garcia is doing very serviceable, the 3.38. Leclerc struggling, right? Might be packaged with a Justice Sheffield on a trade. Wallace Nevis is doing very serviceable as well, the 3.48, and Hector Neris at a 3.68. Doing pretty well for himself. But take a look at the standings right here. You have the Braves in first place at 40-22. Phillies are 4.5 games back right there. I mean, wish they were doing a little better. I mean, we were running with this division last year. The fact that we are struggling now is just really, really upsetting. I mean, definitely looking to be buyers at the trade deadline because you gotta think there's some teams that are close behind us at least. You know, you gotta think Nationals are also in this, and we have to look about the Brewers now too in the wild card. Brewers and Reds, you know, right behind us in the game and a half back. Red Sox are leading through the White Sox. Both Sox are leading. Angels are in first place in their division. Okay. Astros and Athletics and Twins are tied. Looks like for the wild card right there because it's not a third-person wild card. Take a look at the top 50 prospects. We got Jason Dominguez, Julio Rodriguez, Xavier Edwards, C.J. Abrams, Bobby Witt, Spencer Torkelson, Devi Garcia, Daniel Espino, Brett Batty, Eric Pena, D.L. Hall, Jordan Groshans, Drew Waiters, Jared Kalenic, Christian Robinson, Simon Woods Richardson, Robert Paulson, Ronnie Marcio, Keibert Ruiz, Michael Bush, Dave Haywood, Mick Abel, Leo Carvajal, Matthew Allen, that guy, Bryce Terang, just a bunch of people also. A lot of people I don't know. Hunter Green I do know. Luis Patino is pretty good for the Padres. Same with Weathers. We've got Nico Horner down here. Marco Luciano for the Giants. Same with Joey Bart. Surprised Bart isn't actually called up yet. See Bryson starts right at the 38th best prospect since being called up still. So we have a pretty solid minor league system. We have 3 players in the top 50, which is great. All within the top 40. So better than most. But taking the league leaders right here, we have Francisco Mejia, who I think struggles usually. He's leading the league in average. Acuna is doing pretty good for himself. Villar leading the league in at-bats. We have Harold Ramirez with doubles playing in Giant Marlin Stadium. Acuna with 5 triples. Arenado with 27 home runs running away with it. Acuna has 54 RBIs. Harper's got 53 runs. We have Tim LaCastro with 17 stolen bases. Eugenio Suarez, some walks. Acuna, and Acuna again with all those fancy decimal points. Losses is Quintana with 0. And I'm not talking about, making fun of, slugging, OPS, and OPS plus, a lot of stuff. There was just a lot of things to say, and they're all led by Acuna, so it's just easier to say all of that. But German Marquez leads the league in shutouts. Aaron Nola leads the league in strikeouts. Complete games, Zach Wheeler's up there with 1. Steven Strasburg has 87 2/3 innings pitched, which leads the league. Walks allowed is Anthony Desclafani with 13. Whip is Brandon Woodruff at a .88. Jeez. Sonny Gray is leading the league with a 2.4 WAR, and Acuna with a 5.2 WAR. So Acuna is just tearing it up. But moving on to the American League, Anthony Rendon being great. Austin Meadows just pushing 100 hits. Justin Turner for the Athletics now, yep. Yeah, Hernandez with 5 triples for a Philly right there. Franmil Reyes, 27 bombs. Okay. So Franmil Reyes and Nolan Arenado are just absolutely destroying the ball. Those are like be this year's MVPs. Alberto Mondesi got 19 stolen bases. So he's doing pretty good off the base. Miguel Sano, 44 walks. Anthony Rendon, a 480 on base percentage. Alright, let's see who's up next. We got Mike Trout slugging at 721. And Anthony Rendon with OPS right here, over a 1,000, 1,144. Wins, we have Andrew Heaney with 10 wins on the season. Okay, Andrew, good for you. I see you're doing well for yourself. Jake Odorizzi with 0 losses. He's 6 now, 4.66 ERA though. I'm pretty sure the team bailing him out. Ken Giles got 24 saves with a almost 5 ERA in Boston. Not a great guy that sims well. Daniel Norris leads the league in ERA for the American League with a 149. He's 3-3 for that Tigers team. Marco Gonzalez has only allowed 2 home runs so far. He's 7-4 the 2.20 ERA. Marco Gonzalez again, 3 shutouts right here, 7-4 the 2.20 ERA. Chris Sale leads the league for the American League with 103 strikeouts, right behind with Garrett Cole and Blake Snell. Gonzalez again, 3 complete games right here. He's just absolutely killing it up there in Seattle. Jose Barrios is 88 innings pitched. He's 8-1 with a 3.07 ERA. Hyun-Jin Ryu is allowed the least amount of walks. Jake Jones with 13 on the season. He's 5-5. Garrett Cole is leading a whip. He's got a 1 whip, just that's it. Kendall Green's a 101 whip, and Jake Jones has a 102. Mark Gonzalez, of course, 2.7 WAR. But as we get on to Anthony Rendon, has 4% WAR. If you guys enjoyed this episode, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, like this up the channel, helps you try to find our videos. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe about daily content. Talk to you soon. Peace out, rock on, and stay super classy, I guess. I don't know, I can't make it.